host of the Strut Man Show. My name is Mr. Ozzy Rose, coming to you live every night from Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy on Parker Road here in my hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas. I hope everyone's having a great night so far. I'm fixing to hook the light up here because you're seeing a reflection here of the light that's behind me here. So I'm fixing to hook the light up. That way you don't see the reflection of the back of where it's at behind the phone here. So let me hook it up here. Uh, okay. Ooh, there we go. All right. Let me scoot it out just a little bit. All right. I put in my evening post in my second live of the day today that the show would be 9:30 special time tonight, but I lucked out. I got everything done in Jonesboro, so I got the evening post, got the commentary segment done and posted out there on all forms of social media except for Twitter. I also got the second live of the day posted on all forms of social media except for Twitter. Now, once the live show ends tonight and I post the live show highlights, then I'll be doing my new, I believe it's my 48th. I'll make sure. So it can be my 47th, but I believe it's my 48th confessions video. It's still part 4. So stay tuned for that if you're going to sit up late tonight, everybody. Don't miss it. I think it'll be a good one. I never know on it. Like my commentary segments, I never know till I hit the button what the Lord's going to bless me to talk about. Like in the confessions videos, I call it as stepping back in the archives of my past. So I don't ever really know. There's only been a couple times I think I knew beforehand on the commentary segment, as well only a couple times on the confessions video. So, but the confessions video will be done late night tonight. Now, I want to let all my fans and followers know this. I'm still suspended on Messenger, Threads. Of course, I never text anybody back on Threads and Facebook. I think it's for a few more days. Every time I turn around, they're asking or suspending my account where I can't text nobody. If it wasn't for my fans and followers, I would just delete Facebook, as a whole. That's just me. Because Scott wanted me to do that too, but I said, man, I'd be hurting my fans and followers if I did that. So I haven't been able to text none of y'all for the last 3 or 4 nights. I think I can't on Instagram, even though I usually don't on Instagram anyways, because Mark Zuckerberg owns Instagram, Threads, Messenger, and Facebook. He really don't even own it. I mean, I know he owns them companies. I could say something else, but I won't, I guess. But I wanted to wish President Donald J. Trump a happy 80th birthday today. If it had been Joe Biden in there, I'd have wished him a happy birthday. So, I mean, Biden did some things I like. He did more things that I didn't. Trump has done more that I've liked, but at least a couple of things I didn't like. But I got some good news about Trump, though. Not just his 80th birthday. There is a deal that's been done now, from what I understand it. Hey, William Rebels, if I'm saying that right. No, I'm not. I'm straight. I wouldn't have 5 girlfriends, but I'm straight. Never been gay, ain't ever going to be that way. Wow, are you? There's Bud. Hey, Bud goes, hey, Ozzy, love the commentary today. Well, I thought you might like it, Bud. I was hoping you would anyways, Bud. So, of course, you was all through it, so I was hoping you would. Thanks for that, Bud. I appreciate you, buddy. William Ribbons goes, okay. At Patrick Crickard goes, do you want 6'7"? No, I'm old school. William goes, no, same thing. At Jax goes, hi, hey Jax, how you doing? We got some new people in here tonight. Scott's not going to be on unless I'm on past midnight. He said he'd be on then. He's watching the UFC fights at the White House tonight, which he needed a break from the show anyways. At Mason Hayden goes, hi, hey Mason. Miss Jamie, I'm thinking, and Timothy will be in here unless they ain't coming in to 9:30 because they probably seen my evening post and my commentary segment. So, but hey, I was on time after all. Bud goes, I forgot about the fights. Well, yeah, it's the way I understand it, quite a few fights there in the UFC tonight. I mean, that's my favorite sport is UFC. But I don't have time for social gatherings whatsoever. My work is my social gathering, bud, as you probably know. Everything I do, I love. There's no doubt. I wouldn't trade what I do for nothing on this earth, you know. But hey, bud, I know you probably got you a good night's sleep, got you a shower and a good night's sleep last night. You probably feel a little better today. Ooh, Scott usually don't like it when I put it on green. I forget what he said I look like. He told me I look like something when I have it on green. But hey, I don't have my cap on right now. But if you're looking for a good wireless plan, I recommend Cricket. That's what I'm on. I got an Android and I'm on Cricket Wireless. And I highly recommend the one on Southwest Drive. It's right across from Coffee Gallery, in between the Revenue Office and Pizza Inn on the same side. It's a big orange building. If you're looking for a good wireless plan, go see them. Go see Lupita or Pal and tell them the Strut Man sent you. Bud goes, I did. Bring in hope wore me out. Yeah. Yeah, I bet I know. I know you went through some hell there with the Bud Luck, that's for sure. But I'd like to thank Timothy and Miss Jamie. They brought me a big supper, y'all. I made half of it. And Miss Audrey, their daughter, gave me a can of the uh, Mountain Dew. I don't have the can here now. It's a new type of Mountain Dew, and man, it was really really good. So thank you, Miss Audrey, and thank you, Miss Jamie, for the good food. Uh, and also Timothy, thank you for the 5 packs of cigarettes too, buddy. Yeah, I know the whole thing wore you out. Yeah, I think you spent a 3-day journey there. you know, it would have done. It would have worn me out too. You know, I ain't no spring chicken, as say old saying goes. I mean, I'm stout as an ox and in great physical shape, but I mean, I knew me too. I would have left walking. Uh, I still wouldn't have got to Conway probably by the time Charlie picked you up. I'd probably been close to it though. Bud goes, ooh, sounds good. I had Wendy's in Conway, and yes, 3 days with nothing. Yeah, I know. Hey, bud, I was wanting to let you know, not change subject, buddy. Uh, But today, when I got up to finish getting ready on the outside of the tent, which I always carry my machete with me in case something comes up, snake or something, I can kill it. And a coyote come up. I heard something. I turned around, and looked. It was about 30 feet from me. Now it was a young coyote. It wasn't full grown yet. Boy, it stood there and stared at me for a minute, and boy, then it turned around and shot off. You know. So you had Wendy's in Conway. Well, any Wendy's beats this Wendy's over here. I can tell you that right now. But yeah, we knew you was down there 3 days. We didn't think you fared out, bud. Bud goes, that's scary. Oh, about the cold? No, I mean, if it would have come, right up on me, I'd have used the machete on it. It'd have been a quick death for it. But I know what it was probably going back to do to where its mama was at because, like I said, it wasn't full grown. It was probably mid-sized kid. So, but I've been camped out 6 months and I've only seen two animals: a possum and that coyote, and that's been it. And the possum I seen at night going to the tent, and then the coyote I seen during the day today when I got outside of it. I guess Jared is not going to be in the show tonight. I think he's probably going to watch the UFC fights tonight, but that's okay. I mean, he needed a break from the show himself. He's been in every YouTube live show I've had. Jared has, so he probably needed a break too. Now, what he might do, I don't know. sometimes he watches this on his TV, the YouTube live show. He might have it to where he can separate picture in picture and do both. I don't know. Bud goes, I did manage to talk to, and he is doing some better. You talking about Abe? Well, that's good that Abe is. I mean, I know he had that stroke, and you said he fell off the roof trying to put shingles back on his roof. So uh, I'm glad he's faring out a little bit better. Bud goes, yes, Abe. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I am. I'm glad because, I mean, he could have died, especially falling off the house at the same time. So, I mean, you know, Bud goes, he had some bad blood luck. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Abe did. I seen, I don't know if you've seen it, Bud. I seen it on Facebook a couple of days ago that they're renaming a street in Memphis after Jerry Lawler. Uh, I mean, good for Jerry. I mean, I'll say this. Of course, everybody in Memphis knew who the king of rock and roll was, Elvis. And Jerry was just as popular in Memphis as Elvis Presley. Not only that, him and Elvis were personal great friends. Because if Elvis was home on Saturday mornings, he loved to watch Memphis wrestling, and his favorite wrestler was Jerry Lawler. And he had Jerry come over at Graceland many times, and they'd talk and eat and stuff like that, and they'd snap pictures of themselves together. So, I mean, more power to Jerry Lawler. I mean, deservedly so. I think it's been about time, to be honest with you. But I bet you that's why Jamie and Timothy's not in the live chat now. They're thinking I ain't coming on to 9:30. Excuse me. So, and that might be why Jared's not in here. But Jared could be watching the fights tonight, and that might be why he's not. I know that's why Scott's not here. Scott said in the text earlier tonight, Bud, that if I was still on after midnight, then he'd come. He'd come in the show then. Bud goes, that's great to hear. Yeah. About Jerry Lawler? Yeah, I mean, deservedly so. I mean, Jerry was just as well known in Memphis as Elvis Presley was. And that was the truth of the matter. And it's good that they're doing this before he ever dies. So. I mean, because I knew Jamie and Timothy was going to be in the live chat tonight because I asked them when they was here. I said, y'all are going to be in the show tonight. And they go, oh, yeah. So that's what it is. They're thinking I'm not coming on the 9:30 because I did put that in my evening post in my second live of the day because that's what I thought. Bud goes, I did manage to live in Memphis for about 1 year, and yes, you were right. He was very popular. He was. You know. Now Elvis, of course, was older than Jerry, but they were personal good friends. So, you know, I think it's the street over there by where Jerry went to school at Treadwell. Uh, I think it was called Treadwell High, is where he went to when he went to high school. So, uh, but don't get me in the line because I don't know the exact street yet. But I do know they are renaming it. I can't tell you exactly what they're renaming it, but I know it's going to be at least Lawler, if not Jerry Lawler. So something probably Avenue, I figure. Uh, Bud goes, I had a rental place there in Midtown. Yeah. Well, I lived in Frazier for some years and worked all over Memphis. And then on my band, we played all over Memphis in nightclubs and stuff. So uh, I would work by day and at night sing music. Well, the traffic's out here tonight. Traffic report brought to you by Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy here on Parker Road. You're looking for a good pharmacy, they'll fix you right up. Like Sue to Ren and all the gang, and tell them the Strut Man sent you. I'll say that now the traffic is slowing way down now on Poplar. I mean on Poplar, on Parker Road, northbound, southbound. There's nothing on it right now. There's nothing. Well, I say that now. There's one car going northbound on Parker Road, and there's some cars now going southbound on I-555. And I see a car going southbound, two cars going southbound on Southwest Drive. But it's not very much of the traffic so far tonight, folks. And that was your traffic report. I'm the strutting man, Mr. Ozzy Rose, that brought it to you. Bud goes, I'm hoping that I will get to be to Jonesboro in 2 weeks from now. Board will. You mean Lord willing? Yeah. Well, yeah, I know you're probably kind of eager to get here, Bud. That way you can look for you a job and stuff, you know. So, but I bet you was forever glad to get back to Conway. You know, I bet you thought, I hope like hell I don't ever go back to Hope. And I know that's the home of Bill Clinton, but you're probably thinking Bill Clinton can keep it. Uh, uh, I'm still hungry. I ate half that food. I'm getting hungry again. I got the rest of it stashed in the forest. I got these cheese and crackers. Uh, I guess the new guys must have got out. There's Jared. I'm here, but I will be off and on watching the fight. That's what I thought. There's Timothy. Says howdy. Hey Timothy. I started the show on time, right at 9. Uh, there's just a little bit of them dumplings left, Timothy, and all the meatballs. Uh, Jared goes, your second live, you said 30, 9:30. Yeah, I know it. I did. And because I didn't think I was going to get to be on right at 9, but the Lord worked it out and I got on right at 9. Timothy goes, yep, good. Yeah, it was. It's real good. Like I said, there's just a little bit of the chicken and dumplings left and all the meatballs. I hadn't touched them yet. Uh, I liked the shepherd's pie. It was really good. And the chicken and dumplings and the garlic bread. I didn't inhale both pieces of them. And tell Audrey I liked that Mountain Dew. It was really, really good. Jared, damn it. Scott said if I was still on at midnight, then he'd come on then because he's watching the fights up until then. Usually, at time things just right about on the money. But what it was, the uploading really done it really quick on the uploading, so never done it that quick. Timothy goes, Audrey said, you are welcome. So I said, I appreciate her. Where's Jamie at, Timothy? Jared goes, Michael Chandler lost to a Brazilian. Hmm. Timothy goes, she is resting her foot. It is swollen. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope her foot gets better. What happened to it, Timothy? Jared goes, next up is my guy, Derek Lewis. Well, what's your prediction? You predict that Lewis will win it? Timothy, what caused her foot to start swelling? Timothy goes, and she has eternal. Oh, she's got stitches on the inside. Yeah. There goes, man. Derek Lewis has been fighting a long time, and his opponent has newly gotten into Brazilian Muay Thai, so it's going to be a good one. Sounds like it. Hey, there's USA in here all of a sudden. All right, USA. I'm just sitting here drinking on some Bud Ice and eating some Bud Drown. Sounds like a shitty mess, my friend. Timothy goes, yep. To the internal stitches. Yeah. Uh, Timothy goes, she should have stayed in the car, but she is stubborn, so she was standing. Yeah, the both. They should start dissolving before long, I think. Uh, I think they should start dissolving the next couple of weeks, I would think. Uh, Joe, I'm sorry to hear that about her foot. You'll say you might want to leave off the beer, smoke the pot, and eat the fudge round. Jared goes, don't mind if I do smoke a bowl. Well, you know, USA said he was drinking Bud Ice and eating fudge rounds. So I said, you might want to lay off the Bud Ice, smoke the El Pato, and eat the fudge rounds. Timothy goes, the surgery doctor said it would take 6 weeks to heal. Well, yeah, see, I think she had it a week ago. So that's 3. So, yeah, that's what I thought, about 2 or 3 more weeks. Or Timothy goes, yep. Or USA goes, I fucked up earlier and thought I had an extra pack of cigarettes, and now I don't have cigarettes tonight because the store done closed. Oh, shit. There's Jamie. She goes, hello, my buddy. Hey, how you doing, honey? Timothy told me what was wrong with your foot swollen and stuff, so, and about you still having stitches on the inside. It's going good. It's going real good. I was telling Timothy that I ate every bit of half the food. I ate both pieces of garlic bread. I ate the shepherd's pie, and I've ate almost all the chicken and dumplings. There's just a little bit left, and I got that, and then all the meatballs. Timothy goes, yep, I don't have any dip. Wow. USA don't have no cigarettes, and he can't get none because the store is closed. And then you're out of dip. Man, and you brought me cigarettes, Timothy. Johnny goes, yes, about your foot and then about the internal stitches or the food. Well, Timothy, you know there's a store open where you can get a can of dip in this town. USA goes, no, now I'm craving a damn cigarette bad. I'm kind of ill. Well, Well, in y'all's town in Montgomery, there should be a place where you can drive and go get you a pack of cigarettes. Jared goes, I got El Palo though. There you go. That'll be a good substitute for a cigarette. It won't have the nicotine in it, but Timothy goes, I don't have no money till tomorrow. Oh shit. Well, do you have any cigarettes, Timothy? I know you brought me cigarettes. Bud goes, sorry my phone died. LOL. I know it happens, bud. Uh, Jamie goes, I think I overdid myself today and tonight. It sounds like it. Jared goes, y'all should just convert from cigs to grass. Really? USA goes, I started drinking early and my wife won't let me drive. Sounds like a good wife. Timothy goes, I got a few in the car. Well, good for you there, Timothy. And Jamie goes, I think that's what's wrong. Probably, Jamie. Well, go out there in your car and get your cigarettes, Timothy. Don't sit there and be suffering nicotine withdrawal. Bud goes, the phone is wore out. Sounds like it. Bud goes, don't drink and drive. Bud can attest to that. And USA goes, can I have a cigarette, Timothy? Well, it would have to reach from here to Montgomery, Alabama. I mean, there ain't a place near you, USA, that's open where you get a pack of smoke. Bud goes, I need a cig added. I need a cig added last week. I don't understand that from Bud. Jamie goes, how is Miss Jamie's food? It was really good. Really good. Timothy goes, sure thing, USA. I can airmail it to you. Jared goes, Uber. Yeah, you can Uber it. Bud goes, after. Okay, I don't know, Bud. It's not saying. Jamie goes, do you like my cooking? Oh, well, yeah, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I know why Timothy's tummy's kind of big. Huh? Jared goes, use if you are too. USA, if you are too, let call the city cab. If you are let to, call the city cab. Yeah, that's what you do. Call your local city cab. Uh, Either that or see if your wife will go get them. Okay, but there's censor in your comment. This comment is censored by YouTube. That's what they've been doing. And then they outright said it here. Jared goes, well, if you have a cool neighbor, ask them to drive you to the gas station. Jamie goes, that's why Timothy is getting a tummy. I know that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I just said a minute ago. Bud goes, I wonder why. I don't know, Bud. This is what it's saying. Jamie goes, four. USA goes, cabs cost too much. I just got enough for a pack of cigarettes. LOL, my neighbor is racist against me. I'll go in the morning. I mean, your wife can't go get them by any chance? USA? Bud goes, So why do I keep censoring his out? His text. Now, Bud, I see this there goes, I like a cigar. I like my good cigars. They're good. Jimmy goes, because of his wife's good cooking, because of my cooking, I cook good food. That's right. Amen. That's why he's getting the tummy. That's for sure. Uh, Jared goes, pull a George Jones. You still got a lawnmower. There you go. Bud goes, what's for dinner? Well, I had shepherd's pie, two pieces of garlic toast, and three-quarters of chicken and dumplings that I've done ate. Plus, I still got a big square tub of meatballs to eat for later tonight, and the rest of the chicken and dumplings. These here are just like generic Ritz crackers. Jamie goes, my kids love my food and cooking too. I bet they do. I bet they do. Bud goes, damn, that sounds good. It was. It still is. What's left of it. USA goes, I'ma just roll up my cigarette butts and my joint papers. That's what you do. You're thinking like a survivalist. That's what I've had to do many times. You know what I used to do, USA? Go pick up butts, take them home, take take the back out of the papers, and then roll it up in pot papers and smoke them. Bud goes, I had $6 biggie bag at Wendy's. Bud goes, yes, sir. I make those plenty of times. Bud goes, I miss when Burger King used to have something similar to that. Yeah. Jamie goes, hey, bub, Miss Jamie cooked food for him tonight. Yes, she did. Three-quarters of it's already in my tummy. Uh, Jared goes, best thing about pot is you can range it how THC low effect, higher THC high effect. Just like goes, when I was broke, I would walk around parking lots picking up cigarette butts and rolling them up, and it beats paying money when people throw them out free. Yeah, I've done that plenty of times. Jamie goes, Bud, that's where the good food comes from. Uh huh. Yeah. But yeah, USA, I've done that many times. Jo- Johnny goes, I'm going to have to make you a good Thanksgiving feast. Oh, yeah, that sounds really good too. I mean, I got to eat a real good Thanksgiving dinner over at Amelia Roten's husband, hers, kid's house for Thanksgiving. She works at Wendy's over there, and it was really, really good. That sounds good though. Thanksgiving dinner. Jamie goes in some good Christmas food. Also, oh yeah, I like Christmas food too. Bud goes, I know it's not too far away, but I'm ready for the 4th of July. Yeah, uh, me too, Bud. Uh, Jamie goes, both of them for you. Oh yeah, that would sound really great. Really great. USA goes, damn, Ozzy, that cigarette looks damn good. Yeah, it's smoking pretty good right now, USA. USA, you probably thinking, damn, uh, Ozzy didn't have to torture me like that. I have, though. I went in parking lots just to pick up butts. And even if they'd been rained on, I picked them up when they were rain soaked. You know what I did, USA? I took them home and put them in an aluminum pan, put the oven on 400 degrees, and stuck it in the oven to dry the butts out before I could tear the paper off of them and use the tobacco as pot papers, roll them up and have something to smoke. Talking about having to work for your rolled up cigarette. Bud goes, smoke one for him. Okay, I will. You see, Timothy don't get paid tomorrow, so I'm hoping for his sake he's got a few cigarettes in, like you said, in the car. If not, he may have to come get a pack of cigarettes and give me. Uh, Jamie goes, and we are going to invite you over to Timothy's and Audrey's birthday party. They have the same birthday. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Now, the only way I will agree to do that is if I get plenty of birthday cake. Well, see, me and my mom already celebrated ours on the same day because hers was on the 15th of September, mine was on the 16th. So one year we'd celebrated on her birthday, then the following year we'd celebrated on mine. Timothy goes, you will? Yeah. You will? Yeah. You mean would I come? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's like this, if I'm in the middle of doing my work, I can still be there and still do my work. You know what I'm saying, guys? And then some work I can let slide to later, too. When's y'all's birthday? What month? What month is y'all's birthday? Timothy goes, all you can eat buffet. Sounds great to me. When's y'all's birthday? Y'all might have told me and I might have forgot. Uh, is it September y'all's birthday? Uh, that's what I thought. I thought it was September, but I couldn't remember when. September 5th. Okay. Jared goes, Derek Lewis is not doing good. It don't sound like he is. Jamie goes, you will get all the leftovers from the cake. Oh, that sounds great. I thought y'all's birthday was in September, but I couldn't remember when y'all told me it was. September 5th? I guess Audrey will be, I don't know, she'll either be 19 or 20. But it don't sound like Derek Lewis is doing good from what I'm hearing from you, Jared. Jamie goes, yes, we'll send the cake home with you. Sounds like a good idea. I bet Scott is probably biting his gums watching the UFC fight. If he's drinking Gentleman Jack, he's probably not being a gentleman right now. If he ain't like it that Derek Lewis is not doing so good. Let's see. I gotta loosen my shoe. Uh, Let me ask you this. Almost dry. Sorry, guys. I gotta loosen my shoestring on my left foot. Uh, Come on. Come on. Uh, okay. Now, all right. Uh, Jared goes, Derek is getting mad and is fighting like a dog. Don't sound too good, like you said. USA goes, I rolled tobacco out of my cigarette butt. It put it in my water bong and about choked me. Yeah, you don't smoke tobacco. Really, you don't need to smoke tobacco from a pot bong. I don't recommend it. Jamie goes, and I'm going to cook hamburger steaks, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and some baked beans and deviled eggs, and hot rolls and cake and ice cream. Man, that all sounds groovy. Really groovy. I'll probably put on about 3 pounds to the tummy and probably look like I've got about 10 pounds in it. Bud goes, that sounds amazing. It does, don't it, Bud? Bud's probably thinking, well, where can I come in on this at? You're probably thinking, well, you'll be in Jonesboro by then, won't you, Bud? You said you're thinking 2 weeks. It's been a while, long while. Well, it's been close to two. Well, it's been right at 2 years since I had a good hamburger steak. And I had that at Grecian's in Paragould. And man, they had great hamburger steak dinners there. Uh, Timothy goes, if you don't fat from that, Ozzy, if you can't, I guess you mean if you can't get fat from that, Ozzy, I don't know how you can. Probably so. USA goes, I ate pizza and chips today with a mellow yellow. That sounded pretty good too, pizza and chips. Uh, Bud goes, I should be at Jonesboro. I'm in 2 weeks. I thought that's what you was thinking. Was 2 weeks. Uh, Jenny goes, that's the menu for the birthday party. That's what the menu for all of us for September birthday party. I'm like, Bud, that sounds amazing. Jerry goes, man, Joe Hogan turned Derek Lewis to Jello. Wow. Well, no wonder he's getting mad and trying to fight like a dog. Man, he done been reduced to Jello. I guess they can call him Mellow Jello. Now I don't know who all Scott was kind of rooting for, but if he was rooting for some of the same people you're rooting for, he's uh, probably ate him a few bricks and spitting a bunch of nails. It's kind of like this. There's no saying like in just boxing. It's great if you can, throw a punch, but it's even greater if you can take a punch. It was bad, man. Derek Lewis got messed up. Sounds like he did. Sound like that guy tore into him, that Brazilian. So sound like he tore him in a new asshole. USA goes, my wife's birthday is the 19th. She wants crock pot, fajitas, and ice cream sandwich cake with caramel and chocolate drizzle. That all sounds good. My birthday's on the 16th of September. Is when mine, my mom's was on the 15th. Timothy goes, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to when you go to bed. USA. Okay, I read that. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Timothy, for being on tonight. I know you said 10 minutes. I got actually 8 minutes till the show's been on an hour. USA goes, she'll be turning 30 Friday. Oh, she's still a pup. Timothy goes, yep. 8 more minutes. You got to go to bed. Yeah. Yeah, you got to go work hard to make that money for Miss Jamie and Autry to spend it. I guarantee you what don't go for bills. I bet you them two are standing there saying, okay, we know you got paid today. Where's ours? USA goes, hell, I quit my job. Yeah, but I think that's what you were saying you was going to do, USA. Jerry goes, a lot of fighters have been vocal about praising God in Bible verses. It's nice to see. Yeah. Jamie goes, yes. Uh, Timothy goes, I'll make them wait. I'll make them wait till their paycheck. Jamie goes, yes, yes, yeah. And Jerry goes, I turned 31 on the 20th. Well, 31. I think you said Jade was 34. I think you said 34, 35. Wait till y'all get my age. Uh, then you'll say, well, now I understand what old and wrinkly is all about. uh, USA goes, I'm a year older than you, Jared. And Jared goes, 35 for Jade. Yeah. I knew you said, I knew it was either 34 or 35, uh, Jared. Uh, Jamie Jamie goes, Audrey already asked him for some more sodas. I bet she did. I bet. Jamie goes, tomorrow. Yeah, when he gets paid, you'll get them sodas tomorrow, Audrey. And I bet you if he don't come through with them sodas, he'll wish he had. Jamie goes, well, I'm old enough to be y'all's mamas, Jared, in USA. Well, now I don't know how old. Well, yeah, I think he said here, USA. did. Okay, no, USA. I don't guess you said how old your wife was. I know Jared did 35. But I was thinking maybe you had mentioned how old your wife was. USA. Uh, Jamie goes because I'm 47. I'm 58. I guess Daniel and Taryn is paying bills constantly, and that's why they're not coming in the live chat on here. USA goes, you still young, Jamie? I'm 32. I'm old enough to be your grandpappies. Uh, Jamie goes, you're still old enough to be my kid, USA. Uh, yeah, you go. Jerry goes, Papa Ozzy. And Jamie goes, I'm 47. I will be 48 in November. Well, now, how old is Audrey going to be? 19 or 20? I know she's going to be one of the two. I don't know which one. USA goes, Mama Jamie and Papa Ozzy. I had a girl, she come on my show on the TikTok live a few times. She lived in Manila with her, I think with her parents. But she claimed she was like 23, I think. And she said, would you be my daddy? I go, huh? She goes, would you be my daddy? I said, sure. She, she said she had seen me a couple of times on Caraway with her mom, you know. So I hadn't heard from her in a while. Timothy goes, 20? 20 what? And Jamie Wilson goes, yes. Jared goes, for sure, USA. Yes. Oh, she'll be 20. Audrey will be 20, is what you mean by that, Timothy. I get it now. Miss Audrey will be 20 on her birthday. And Jamie seconded that by saying yes. And Jerry goes, for sure, USA. Jamie goes, yes, that's right. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out what Jerry means by, okay. Oh, you have to, I mean, no, wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what now. Because what USA said, Mama, Jamie, and Papa Ozzy. Jamie goes, yes, that's right. And then Timothy goes, she will be 20 on the 5th. Right. I figured that out. When you said just 20, you meant 20 towards Audrey on her birthday. Uh, uh, Jamie goes, I am very gray headed, full of gray hair. Well, I don't have much of it yet, so that's where I'm kind of blessed at, but it'll come. I mean, I've seen some people. I had an uncle. He was in his 80s and he didn't have hardly any gray hair in his hair on his head. Timothy goes, yep, I'll be 13. Yeah, you wish. Yeah. And Jamie goes, and Timothy will be 38. Yeah, he'll be 38, but he won't be 13 as he's claiming here, unless pigs start flying. Now that could happen if pigs start flying. Not, as of yet, I've not seen that. Even when I was doing the shit, I didn't see that. Well, there's 4 motorcycles back to back with going northbound on Parker Road. Uh, USA goes, I'm going gray headed. Young man's beard is half gray and half my hair is too. Uh, Maybe you're partying too much, USA. I mean, now all of my hair on my whole body turned ivory white up from doing so much of the shit one time. Timothy goes, well, good night, everyone. Good night, Timothy. Thanks, man, for the smokes. You and Jamie bringing the food and stuff. It's greatly appreciated, buddy. We'll see you in tomorrow night's show. Uh, Jamie goes, I'm going to have to put hair dye in my hair again and be dark chocolate hair dye again to cover it all up. Well, my mom never dyed her hair. Uh, she was starting to get some gray hair, but she didn't have much gray hair. Timothy goes, 10-4. You got it, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow night. I mean, this is how I am. It's that my hair turns totally gray, right? I'm not going to dye my hair. Now, I know everybody's different. Some people, want to have the hair looking the same color all their life, but I won't. I won't do that. That's just me. I've seen where Jerry goes, I'm 25 and holding. Yeah, kind of like that old Jerry Lee Lewis hit, holding everything you can. Like all the pot. It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't have 3/4 of the town's pot at his place. You know, Jerry goes, one mine goes gray. Once mine goes gray, it's staying, and I'm calling everyone youngins. There you go. I tell you what I think's funny. If I'm out there strutting and I see some feller in a car and uh, and he got a long beard and long hair that they're both ivory white. You know what I think? I think Santa Claus in summer. That's what I honestly think. Sometimes I see a bald headed man with a long ivory beard or gray beard. And that's what I think when I see them in this type of heat like we've been having. Santa Claus in summertime. Uh, USA goes young whippersnappers. There you go. That's what, you know, I see that too when I go strutting. I'll see at least two men, if not a few more, have that long gray or ivory beard. And I think, well, that's Santa Claus in summer. And I bet you if you called them Santa Claus, you'd make them mad. If you said, hey, Santa Claus, they'd probably give you Punch City. Jared goes, I'll use my dad's favorite line. I've got underwear older than you. There you go. USA goes, I remember when the price of gas was 98 cents a gallon. I remember back when it was 65 cents a gallon. I do, for regular. Uh, Jamie goes, well, Miss Jamie is still on. Well, good. I know Timothy had to go to bed to get up and go to work early in the morning to make you and Audrey spending money. I see that Miss Jamie's staying on. Good. Good. Uh, yeah, I remember back when it was 98 cents a gallon, but I remember when it's like, I think I remember actually when it was 62 or 63 cents a gallon back in the 70s. Then I remember when it went up to $3 a gallon in the 70s too. And it didn't stay that way all that long, but it did happen back when Carter was president. USA goes, and I remember going into movie gallery, renting VHS tapes. Oh yeah, me too. Jared goes, gas prices have ruined cruising or vacationing. Yeah, yeah, Blockbuster. Yeah, yeah. I remember Blockbuster. So many of them back in the 80s. Want to give a big shout out to a friend of mine. I've only met her once, guys. She's a real pretty girl. Her name is Haley Smith, and Haley yesterday celebrated 4 years clean and sober. And I wanted to personally say congratulations to you, Haley. You're a big inspiration to so many of us, me included. So keep on doing the good work. I think she's a peer support specialist, if I'm not mistaken. She's got two kids, I think, two or three kids. She's from here in Jonesboro, and she's a real shining light here in the community here. I've only got the opportunity to meet her one time. I think that was about a year ago, last summer. And it was a real treat to at least got to met her. And she posts a lot of things on Facebook, and TikTok, and stuff. So she's a really nice, sweet young lady. And I just wanted to throw that out there tonight. Uh, USA goes, be kind, please rewind on the VHS tape. Yeah, I remember that. Jamie goes, yes, he had to go to bed so he can get up at 6 a.m. to head to work. Yep. Like I said, what bill money he does, he has to pay. Then I know you and Audrey say, okay, now you done got paid today. We know today's Monday. You got paid. We know you done took care of the bills. Now where's our spending money? Tomorrow morning, Jamie goes, yeah. And I bet you if he don't come through with them soda pops for Audrey, it'll be not good for him. Jamie goes, yeah, well, we pick you up a milkshake tomorrow night. Well, that would sound groovy. But if you do, tell Timothy I want what he gets in a banana pudding milkshake. Large. But that soda pop was good. I never tried that type of soda from Mountain Dew, and it was really good. Jamie goes, yeah, yeah. Jamie goes, yeah, large, yeah. USA goes, I played with toy guns and action figures as a kid, not a cell phone with internet access, and drank from a garden hose. Well, yeah, this is what's fixing to happen. There's fixing to be no flip top cell phones. They only sell one at Walmart. Eventually, there's not going to be smartphones. Eventually, it's just going to be iPhones as far as your cellular type phones. That's eventually all there will be iPhones. Uh, Jerry goes, Sugar Sean O'Malley is coming out now, has a top contender. Yeah, I'm kind of eager on that one, because I kind of know who he is for sure. So hope he fares out on this. Jamie goes, we will bring you a large tomorrow night. Well, thanks, sweetheart. Tell Timothy I said thanks for working so hard to buy me a large banana pudding milkshake. I feel for Timothy because, he gets home after giving me 4 or 5 packs of cigarettes and he has no dip and he ain't going to have none until at least he gets paid tomorrow, which will be probably late tomorrow afternoon at the earliest, Uh, Jerry goes, I'll keep you updated. We'll do that if you don't care, buddy, because I'm kind of eager. I don't know who he's fighting, but it doesn't really matter. I hope he comes out kind of on top. I mean, if I had time to watch UFC fights, I would. Before I got busy in my life, I did watch UFC fights. Uh, I was trying to think that bare knuckle fighting. I like watching that when I had time. That was before I got busy. The bare knuckle fighting. I think that's the most graphic fighting that there is. It's even more so than UFC. Bare knuckles. USA goes, I told my wife we ain't getting our kids a cell phone till they're 19. All I gave them is a flip phone with no data for emergencies. There you go. There you go. Jerry goes, Ayman Zahabi is his opponent. He's from Canada. I've not heard of him, but that don't mean nothing. He might be a really top-notch fighter. Jamie goes, yes, I remember drinking out of a garden hose. Me too. Uh, I remember slip and slide too. Me too. I also remember drinking out of my hand. I've done that before as a kid. You know, when there wasn't a hose on the hydrant outside, you could turn the hydrant on and get it in one hand, and or you could do it in two hands with it running, and scoop it up and put it in your mouth if you didn't have a water hose. Uh, Jamie goes, when I was a kid, yeah, I remember that. Yes, me too. She goes, me too. Yeah. Uh, like if you was so poor you couldn't afford a water hose and you was outside and you didn't want to come in and get something to drink or couldn't, your parents wouldn't let you. You just went out and turned the hydrant on, stuck both your hands underneath it, scooped it up in your mouth. She goes, yes, you know. So I mean, that's when you know how poor you really are. Jared goes, Sean O'Malley has reach and height on him 2.3 inch difference. Oh wow. Well, that's pretty good difference, I think. Jamie goes, yep, I did it. Yeah. That's when you know how poor you are. Like if your parents tell you go outside and play, but you don't be running in and out of here, and y'all didn't have a water hose, but you had a hydrant. Yeah, that's all you could do. That's how you knew how poor you were and how strict your family was telling you can't run in and out. You come in one time, you stay in. You know, that's what they tell you. You go out, you stay out. USA goes at my granddaddy's house. He didn't have a toilet. We took a shovel, dug a hole, and shit and covered it even in the dark. Yeah. Yep. That's the poor man's way. That's what I call it. Makes good fertilizer for the ground. I mean, I remember using outhouses. You know, Jerry goes, no thunder mug, USA. I mean, we can't have no chocolate starfishes. But see, Timothy invests in the good quality cigars, not like the cheap ones I get, like the Swishers. Those are Swisher blunts, the ones I really love. Uh, USA goes, I was sketchy shitting in the woods at night at his house. I'll bet. And there's Bud. Sorry, the raccoons got into my garage and was chewing on the wires. I'm back. Having Bud luck again. It never fails. Every day and night, Bud's got to have Bud luck. Uh, Jamie goes, yep, he does. Jerry goes, I used to sell the best cigars in Jonesboro. I bet you did. The marijuana kind. And you said, it's time to go flying high again. So keep on smoking these blunts. But I say a lot. There was a few when they'd see me strutting here in Jonesboro and I'd be smoking a cigar. They thought I was smoking blunts, and I said, no, man, those are the cheap City Life cigars. I bet you your clientele would tell their friends, man, I know a guy that I buy the best cigars in Jonesboro from. And they say, really? Yeah. And he says, yeah, you know, the south of the border kind. And not the ones that come from Cuba, ones that come from old Mexico. Jerry goes, no, I sold boxes of Cuban cigars for like $300 a case. Oh, so you are talking about Cubans. Well, now they're not illegal to have now because remember Obama signed in the trade agreement with Cuba back when he was in office. So no, I've been told though. I mean, I've seen a Cuban cigar, but I was told that once you inhale one toke of that, you won't be able to smoke it no more. It's that lethal. So I mean, now we can have Cuban cigars. I've seen them, and I'm willing to bet that's probably what would happen to me. I'd take one toke, and I wouldn't be able to smoke it anymore. I hear that they're really, really potent. My most favorite cigars is a Swisher, yeah, but it's the chocolate blunts. And the only place I know, I've looked all over Jonesboro for the chocolate Swisher blunts, and I can't find them anywhere. But if there's somewhere that's somewhere I hadn't seen yet here in Jonesboro, but the only place I can really afford them is Mr. T's. USA goes, I only smoke blunt cigars. He's laughing with tears coming out. I bet the south of the border kind. That's pretty good, $300 a case of Cuban cigars, though, Jared. I don't know how you got them back when it was against the law to have them, but I guess you had your ways. Uh, Jamie goes, Denver going to Blockbuster in the old movie store, and I got in to rent DVDs and also game two. I don't know what you mean by Denver. You got one Denver going to Blockbuster and the old movie stores and go in and rent DVDs and also games too. I don't know what you mean by one Denver. Jerry goes, my father is Promesa Petites or like 35 a stick. Oh, okay. Bud goes, have you heard about the cigar game? I haven't. I haven't. Jamie goes, I meant to say, do you remember that, Ozzy? Well, how you worded that, I don't know what you're really talking about. I remember Blockbuster, yeah, and uh, movie stores, yeah. Back in the day, yeah. And Bud goes, it's the college football game between Tennessee and Alabama. Whoever wins gets to smoke a cigar after the game. It's a fun tradition. Oh, no, I've never heard of that, Bud. Johnny goes, Blockbuster. Yeah, I remember Blockbuster. Oh, yeah. Uh, Jared goes, Sean O'Malley made it through the first round and was dominating. Well, that's good. Johnny goes, going in and renting the movies. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bud goes, they played each other every year on the third Saturday of October. Uh, USA goes, I usually smoke a ounce of weed in 2 days. Well, that's too much. Uh, Probably ain't got a set of lungs left. You got to get that good pot from the dispensaries. That high potency, 99.9%. Jerry goes, his opponent is doing a lot of running. He doesn't want the problems. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Wind's blowing light, and it feels really good and cool. It feels cooler than it did last night. So I like it. USA goes, I'm going to be drinking or smoking much, or okay, I'm not going to be drinking or smoking much till I find another job. Jamie goes, "Hey Ozzy, do you remember the old movie stores in Paragould?" Yeah. Like Hollywood. Yep, I remember Hollywood Video. And there was another one too, way back in the day in Paragould. Yeah, there was. I was trying to think of the name of it. I know what you're talking about. It used to be right there beside the dry, right there in the same building as the dry cleaners was. I can't think of the name of it. Jerry goes, I don't think he has had a solid hit over the low kick to O'Malley. Oh, really? Yeah, I was trying to think of that one, Jamie. And I'm trying to think of the dry cleaners right there. It was on the corner, right across from Paragould, the Paragould football field. Uh, right there on, I can't think, Court Street. No. Jamie goes, I used to go there every weekend. Yeah. She goes, yes, yes. She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. I can't think of the name of that. It wasn't a chain store video place either. I remember that. Love those movie stores. Yeah. No, it's a different name. Uh, I can't remember the name of that video place. It wasn't a national chain video. I remember that. Uh, yeah, I can't either. I can't think of the name of it either. But it was right in the same building as the dry cleaners, but kind of right beside it, right across from the Paragould High School football field, uh, where the where the Domino's Pizza is at now in Paragould. It was in the same building there. Yep. She goes, yep. So you know what I'm talking about. You know where the Domino's Pizza is. That's where this old dry cleaners used to be, and on the left side of the dry cleaners was a video renting place. I remember going to the drive-in theater there in Paragould quite a few times way back in the day. Yeah. She goes, yes. Yeah. Yep. You know, the only thing I hate about it is if you had the speaker in the car, you had to have your windows down, and the mosquitoes would eat you up in the summer months. You know, Bud goes, I miss the Indian Mall in Jonesboro. I used to work there a long, long time ago. I worked the night shift there. I was a cleaner. I cleaned the bathrooms. I cleaned a bunch of things in that mall. I worked there. I want to say about 8 months, and then I wound up working at the mall in Malton, Oklahoma, and the same owner owned both malls. He owned the mall at Jonesboro, Indian Mall, and he owned the one out there in Walton, Oklahoma. Jared goes, Sean O'Malley with a nasty knockout. Sean O'Malley knocked him out. Jamie goes, yes, yes, I love the Indian Mall. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. USA goes, I've never been to Jonesboro. Well, I know you're in Montgomery, Alabama. Jamie goes, I loved it. Yeah. Yeah, I think most people kind of feel that way. I know Turtle Creek Mall people kind of, liked it, but I kind of liked the Indian Mall better. That was me. USA goes, it's a big city there, Ozzy. Is it a big city? No, the population's roughly 83,000. It's a big college town, but that's about it. Yeah, Jerry goes, yes, sir. Sean O'Malley knocked him goofy. All right. I thought that's how you meant that, but I wanted to make sure. Good, good, good. So he got a knockout on him? Jamie goes, I loved it. Yeah, me too. And then she goes, I remember eating all the time at White's cafeteria. Yeah. USA goes, do y'all have a river around there? Uh, well, we got Craighead Forest Lake, and it's a huge lake. We got that here. Don't get me to line on the rivers. We got White River and Black River, but I think they're a little ways from here. I think Pocahontas. Uh, Bud goes, well, I also miss when we had a Sears. Yeah. Jerry goes, yes, sir. Second round, minute 28 left in second round. Well, he done that pretty quickly. Jamie goes, it was the best ever. Mm-hmm. Yep, she said. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I just kind of liked Indian Mall better than I did Turtle Creek. That was my kind of take on it. Bud goes, I can even remember when the fairgrounds was in the middle of town off the stadium. Mm-hmm. Me too. Jamie goes, yeah, hey, I miss Kmart. I love Kmart. Well, I like the old Kmart. The Kmart it was for years before it went out, I didn't like. Used to, Kmart was like Walmart. They had everything Walmart had. Then they got to where they started having less and less things that what Walmart had. Then they got to where they didn't have really anything other than clothing and bed stuff, and that was it. So I miss the old Kmart. Is what I miss. USA goes, what's your favorite thing to do in Jonesboro, Ozzy? Well, one of them is doing this show here, of course, USA. But I mean, I like a lot of things here. I mean, uh, I like the strutting that I do. Everything I do, I love. If you're asking me about what, I mean, I like eating out, of course, but I like home cooked meals better than I do eating out because I don't get to get home cooked meals that often. Like what Jamie and them brought me tonight, it has been real excellent to eat. Uh, McGregor and Holloway are July 11th, Jared said. Okay. July 11th. Okay. Jamie goes, yes, yes, the old one. I miss Ryan's. Yeah, me too. Uh, I mean, if I had time to do something uh, kind of different, uh, I'd probably like to just simply go fishing. I hadn't done that in about 25 or 26 years, something like that. Uh, Bud goes, Alvin Montgomery, several times. I had a good friend that lived in Prattsville, Alabama. Okay. And then Jamie goes, I miss Barn Hills too. Oh, yeah, me too. USA goes, does anyone in the chat live in Jonesboro and have you met everyone in person? Yeah, I live here in Jonesboro. Jared does, and Jamie and Timothy do. I met all of them. USA, okay. Jared goes, 2 fights left. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Jared. USA goes, my brother lives in Prattsville, Alabama. All right, he's letting you know that, bud. Bud goes, I live in Conway, Arkansas. I mean, about the only thing to do here, USA, is really just go out and eat and shop. That's about all there is to do here in Jonesboro. These guys, other people in the live chat here would tell you that. That's basically about all there is to do here anymore. I mean, you can go bowling. You can go to uh, hijinks. Both cost a lot of money, or go to a Malco movie theater. That's about it. And all three that I just mentioned are very expensive. So other than that, there's not much here to do. Uh, Jamie goes, cool. Bud goes, I like Prattville. Jamie goes, yes, yes, that's right, Ozzy. I mean, that's the truth. There's not much to do here except the same old of not much to do. She goes, there is nothing to do in Jonesboro. You're right. you know. So you take what I do, everything I do in a day and night, it keeps me busy and keeps me happy because that's really, I mean, there's not nothing really much here to do except what I mentioned. Uh, okay, USA goes, Prattsville is 15 minutes away from me. Oh, okay. And Jamie goes, besides eat, shop, eat, shop. There you go. Bud goes, I like to go into the drag strip there in Paragould about 30 minutes north on Friday nights when they do racing. Yeah. Jamie goes, movies, bowling, that's it. Yeah. That's about the thing of it. Uh I gotta stand up for just a minute, guys, so I'm gonna move this. Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta check them too. Let me see here. Well, that was charged. Let's see if this one is. I doubt it. That shows it's charged. Uh, okay. Uh, uh, USA goes in. It's the same here, Ozzy and Jamie bowling in movies and go kart track. We don't have that here anymore. We used to. Jamie goes, you're talking about Crowley's Ridge Raceway, bud, is what she's saying. That's what you're talking about. USA goes, Birmingham, Alabama has all the fun stuff, but it's too far. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I feel you on that. You know, it's now sometimes they'll have something at the First National Bank Arena to go spend money and watch like a concert or a bull riding event or something like that, but it's not very often on that really, like it should be, anyways. So I mean, it's a real crime in a town of 83,000. There's no more here to do than this, you know. So you can go play golf, but you can't be a poor person and do that. You got to be at least middle class because of all the fees you got to pay. So there's just not much to do. Jamie goes, "Yep, yep." I mean, I would say what I would do if I was mayor here to attract business to come in here, open up, you know, small business, you know, or if not big business come open up. You got to give them tax incentives, I think usually, but you can get the go kart business back here, you know, the putt golf course to come back here. Now, sure, city government doesn't pay for that. Mayor's office don't pay for that. Don't get me wrong, but they can give them incentives to want to come here and open up and you know stuff like that. The best if I remember right, anyways. Uh, USA goes, we have a water amusement park here, but the lines are too long and end up paying a lot for standing in line half the day. Jamie goes, that's right. What I was saying, and Jared goes, why do that when you can open more restaurants? See, I feel you. Jamie goes, we do need those things back. Yeah, and we need some businesses that we haven't had here too. But if I was in the mayor's office, I would try to go, have the gift of gab, which I do have, and go talk to businesses that are outside of this town, like a go kart business, a putt putt golf business, and others that we've never had here, and try to get them to come here and open up. That's what a mayor does. Mayor does many things, don't get me wrong, but that's one thing that a mayor can do. If I was mayor of the town here, that's what I would be doing. Of course, doing all the other stuff that the mayor's office does. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not throwing something over at Mayor Copenhagen. I've met him. I don't have anything against him whatsoever, but if I was a set mayor, that's what I'd be doing. That would be going and talking to businesses outside of this town or even outside of the state to get them to want to come here and open up here in Jonesboro. Because I do know what would work here and what wouldn't as far as those type of businesses. I know a putt-putt golf course would go over real well here. Also, bring a roller skating rink back here. You got to think, this is the biggest town in Northeast Arkansas. People would all come here on the weekends, if nothing else, to spend money doing that kind of stuff. So, Jamie goes, well, Ozzy, they are you bringing back the Best Buy store. Yeah, I heard they are. I don't know for a fact if they are, but I heard they are. Uh, Jamie goes, it opens July 30th. Oh, okay. She goes, yes. I mean, that's what I would try to do, because those things would go over good here, and bring a roller skate rink back here too. That people would come here and nothing else when they're off work on the weekends. It's the biggest town in Northeast Arkansas and most of Southeast Missouri. So I mean, those things would, and they could use tax dollars off of that. The city could go towards infrastructure, if nothing else. She goes, yes, grand opening July 30th. Good. I heard they're going to bring Circuit City back. I don't know for a fact if they're going to, but that's what I hear. Jamie goes, see, here we go. Jonesboro bringing another shopping place. Right. Right. I know it. We don't need any more restaurants. What we need is like businesses like I mentioned to come in here. These things would go over well here, especially in the spring and summer months. For a fact, they would go over great here for that. If you make it to where it's affordable, not cost an arm and a leg like the Malco Theater or, going bowling. Make it a little reasonable for people to bring the whole family out on the weekends when the parents are off work. These things would go over good here. A putt-putt golf course, a golf cart racing track. Bring back the fake ice skating rink. Bring back a roller skating rink, and some new businesses that we haven't ever had here. These things would go over good at least in those 2 months. I know. I mean, those those 2 seasons of the year, probably fall too. Uh, Jamie goes. No entertainment for our kids. Our kids don't have nothing here to do. It's true. The rich kids can go bowling and go to hijinks, but the poor kids, the only thing they're going to get to do is go fishing and hunting, and that's about it with their parents. So, USA goes, we have too much for kids here and not enough stuff for adults. Well, we need it for both here too, is what I say too. We need it for both, for the whole family to come out. That's something the whole family could do, Jenny goes, we need to speak up, I guess, for Jonesboro people. Well, this is how you speak up. You make an appointment to go talk to your mayor's office. Make nothing else, make appointments to go see city council members. to voice, you know, what you think needs to go on here in Jonesboro. You do have a voice, you know. It's not just when you vote for these people. You know, you set up appointments, you go talk to them and say, hey, we need this and this and this here, you know, for not only us adults, but for our kids, a whole family can go do here. That's why you make appointments with your city council members, your mayor's office, you know. Uh, and Jamie goes and tell them to bring back the putt putt golf. Well, the only thing they can do is they can go and talk to businesses to try to get them to come here. They can't actually open them up themselves, is what I'm saying. I understand that. And skating rink, yeah, yes, that's what we need to do. Yeah, because what they can do is they can just go talk to these businesses. That's it. But try to give them an incentive to come here and open up. You know, now, to me, this is just me. If I was going to make an appointment to go talk to a setting mayor or the setting council members, it wouldn't matter to me whether they're Democrat or Republican. That wouldn't matter as long as you could talk with them and they'd say, "Hey, we'll try to work on that." You know, if they was just to tell me, "Yeah, we'll try to work on that," that means that they'll use the gift of gab to try to see if they can attract business to come here. So, because to me, it don't matter because you got to understand your city government is just like council members. So it don't matter to me whether they're Democrat or Republican, as long as they say, "Hey, we're going to work on that." You know, we'll let you know what we find out. You know, uh, and Jamie goes, "Yes, ice skating, ring, regular skating, right?" And USA goes, "I usually go to the driving range at the golf course." Okay. Jerry goes, opening a business in Jonesboro is ridiculously expensive. Like I said, me and Jade look into the skating rink, 2.4 miles. Yeah. Jamie goes, yes, yes, that's true, and that's right. I mean, yeah, you can make appointments to go talk with them. USA goes, do y'all have a golf course there? Yeah, but see, the thing about golf is you have a green fee you got to pay. And then you got either a monthly or a yearly you could pay it. And if you go to a country club, you're talking even more money. So you got to be middle class to play golf. You can't be poor and play golf. You know. Now your golf balls are cheap, but your golfing irons are high. But that's just a one-time fee for them. Where all your fees you pay is what eats you up. So you can't be a poor chap and think you're going to go play golf. It won't happen. Uh, Jamie goes, that's true. That's right. And USA goes, do y'all have, yeah? And Jerry goes, no, 2.4 million for the skating rink. Yeah. Bud goes, Jonesboro needs a Dave and Buster's. Jamie goes, nope, nope, no poor person can. Yeah, play, hope, yeah. You can't when it comes to golf. You know, the fees eat you up. And that's for a public course. You talking about a country club, then you're talking even more money. And that's really the rich that go to the country clubs. That's just flat out rich that goes there. Now, there's a lot of rich that play a regular public golfing course, but you have a lot of middle class too. But there's no poor class because poor class cannot afford it. Uh, I mean, what I can see, golf is a fun game to play, and it is. But what's not fun is the fees you pay. That's what it's not fun. USA goes, we have 3 country clubs here and a Robert Trent Jones golf course. Yeah, I've always heard of the Robert Trent Jones golf course, USA. I hear it's really posh. See, I've seen it on TV a few times too. We have one country club here in Jonesboro. Then we got, I forget what it's called, the public golf course here. Uh, Jamie, y'all may know what the public one's called here. Jonesboro, it's called Jonesboro Golf, something like that, I think. I mean, I used to play golf on my Wii game station. I really liked it, playing golf on it. Jamie goes, because Timothy loves golf, but don't know how to play, and the game is too much money. Well, that's right. It costs. That's what I'm saying. The green fees eat you up on a public course. What's even higher than that is a country club. You unless you're rich, you can't afford to be a country club member. Uh, USA goes, I go to Robert Trent Jones to the driving range. $5 gets you 50 golf balls to hit as hard as you want. Yeah. Jamie goes, Jonesboro Country Club. That's what I was trying to think of it. Uh, Bud goes, Jonesboro needs a rage room. And then Jamie goes, at Sage Meadows Country Club. Okay, I forgot about Sage Meadows. Yeah. Jerry goes, Ridge Point has a course in the Jonesboro Country Club. Yeah, I forgot about Ridge Point in the links. Yeah. So, uh, I was always good at putt putt golf. I mean, really good. I could go years without playing it, and man, I would still play a good, mean putt putt golf course. Uh, Jamie goes, yep. Talking about what Jared said here. Uh, USA goes, we got 3 range rooms here and an escape room. They're shit. All expensive courses. Yeah, they are. Because, I mean, but even in a tiny town, if you've got a public course, it costs you so much to play on a public course, golf course. So, that's what I say. You got to be middle class to play on any type of level of golf. And then to be a member of a country club, you're going to have to be wealthy for that. So, Jamie goes, yeah. Uh, what Jared's saying too, me saying, she goes, that's right, you do. Yeah. I mean, golf is to me, it looks like it's a fun game to play. It's not boring like you think. It's really actually fun, but it just costs out the yang yang. She goes, you do, yes. You know, I mean, I wished I could afford to play golf because I tell you what, it would dip into my life right now. There was be some things I probably would be not be able to do on social media because I think I would thoroughly fall in love with playing golf. You know, USA goes. I tried the escape room and had a hour to get out, and all the clues was impossible. I bet. And Jerry goes, I have a friend with a membership. It's 20,000 a year, and you have to show up so many days a month, or you're out. Right? They got strict rules from what I gather too, which wouldn't probably go well with me because I don't set out to break rules by no means, but I do what I want. So if they say, well, you didn't show up, we're ending your membership, I'd say, oh, well, go fuck yourself. Tell me how you like that. Uh, Jerry goes, okay. Jamie goes, yep, they do. I mean, and I don't set out to break rules. I never was like that. But oh well, if I break some rules and it was to get me kicked out, I'd say, I'll go fuck yourself. You know. Bud goes, you're right. I mean, that's just me. And I would tell people, don't if you can help it, don't break rules. Because I mean, that's me. I try not to break any rules. I don't. But sometimes it happens, and if it ends me on something, I say, oh well, go fuck yourself. What's done is done. Jared goes, 20K a year. That's a whole newer car. There you go. Yeah. Jamie goes, yeah. And Jared goes, damn, for 20K a year on golf, what a waste of money. I'd do a lot with 20K. Well, like Jared said, there's your new car. But I mean, from what I could see, golf is fun to play, but it ain't fun what you have to pay to play. You know, that's the only thing. You'll say, yeah. And then Bud goes, they need a poor person gym. I'm tired of these rich gyms. I spoke on that the other night and said, if I was wealthy, I would open up a gym here. But if you wasn't poor, you couldn't get in there. That's what I would make clear. It's not for you middle class. It's not for you rich. It's only for the poor people. Uh, Jamie goes, yep. What me and Bud's saying, yep. She goes, yeah. But I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be a member of any fucking gym here if they give me a free T-shirt and a free membership. I'd tell them go fuck yourself. That's just me though. That's like I wouldn't go eat at this Wendy's if they give me 3 free meals a day. I'd tell them go fuck yourself. You know, I mean, there's some things I can be bought on. Don't get me wrong, but then by God, there's some things I can't be bought on. Jamie goes, yep, that's right. You know, I mean, I've had 4 gyms do me pretty raunchy here. So why would I, like gyms in general? Don't. Jamie goes, we need stuff here in Jonesboro for the disabled, for the low class and the poor. Well, yeah, the way my take is on the gyms here, if you're poor or disabled, they're going to do whatever they can to get you the hell out. They only want middle class and rich people going to their gyms in Jonesboro. That's just the way the owners and the staff is. But even if you've done not a thing wrong, they'll find a reason to drop your membership if you're a poor person. If they realize you're a poor person, you know. So that's just how it is here. And it is discrimination at your highest level, you know. So I agree with you, Jamie. We need stuff for us here. That's true. Bud goes, they also need a poor person sauna. I'm tired of paying the ridiculous fees. I agree. Totally. Jamie goes, yes, discrimination. Yes, discrimination is what it is. Yeah, I feel like that's what it was with me, is just discrimination. USA goes, people only get rich because they're greedy as fuck. That's what God said. It's hard to enter heaven. True. True. Bud goes, I got kicked out of Planet Fitness. Well, none of the 4 kicked me out. I left them. But the thing about it is, it's just basically discrimination. So I don't need a fucking gym. Uh, Jerry goes, Gerald Gain versus Alex Pereira next. Okay. I've heard of Alex Pereira. I don't know if I've heard of Surreal. I think I have. Now, Jamie goes, yep. Yeah, that's just the way it is here. And it is discrimination at the highest level, you know. And they can argue with me and tell me that it's not, but I tell them you're full of fucking shit, you know. And it's disrespectful, too. Bud goes, they were ugly to me and made fun of my financial status so much for no judgment. Right. Yeah, for no judgment. They got them signs up everywhere. Yeah. I mean, I quit on Planet Fitness because one of the staff members kind of stuck her nose in my personal business. So I didn't say nothing to her. I just didn't go back. You know, most everybody knows the hell of a thing that I had with Kelly Holloway over here. She couldn't tell the truth if it slapped her in the face. USA goes, the rich is going to hell, so that makes me happy every day. Jamie goes, yeah. Well, I mean, there is some exceptions with the middle class, some, and some with the rich. There's some that are good people in both those fields that don't discriminate against us poor people. There is some. There's just not many. Out of 100% of middle class, there's 10% that's going to be on our side and okay. Same on the 100% of the wealthy in this country. 10% of them don't think they're better than us and would, and it's good towards poor people. But the 90% of them on each of the middle class, 90% of the rich, they ain't worth a fucking shit, you know, and they ain't. They think they're better than us. They are better than us in one thing, financially, and that's it. Other than that, they're the worst of the fucking worst. Jamie goes, that's right, Ozzy, you know, and that's just really the truth. Jerry goes, money doesn't make you point blank, period. Right. True. And one thing is this: money is not going to buy you into heaven. Now you can be rich and go to heaven, but it's not going. Money's not going to get you there. If you ain't right with him up there, then you're not going. No matter how much money you fucking got. USA goes with their big fancy damn boats and mansions and big swimming pools and nice cars and trucks, greedy fuckers. Well, I was telling Jamie and Timothy this today. This is how the wealthy and middle class do the poor. They want to try to make it as hard as they can on a poor person in any way they can, you know, and that's wrong, you know. But a lot of your wealthy and middle class are that way. It's one thing if they don't want to help a poor person. That's one thing, but don't try to make it any harder on them because a poor person they can't help their poor. And believe me, they would tell you any day they would love to be rich, and if they could be rich, they would. You know, they can't help that financial situation. Uh, Jamie goes, yes, yes, they do. You know, believe me, any of your poor people, if you was to ask them, if you could be rich right now, would you? They'd say, oh, hell yeah. You know, Jamie goes, and some restaurants here in Jonesboro are like that. Yeah. Yeah, there's some crude, rude restaurants here. Poor people get more love than the rich. That's what USA says. Well, yeah, I mean, you could take a real poor family, and that's all they got is love, you know, and they are mean. Jamie goes, and they are mean. Talking about the restaurants here, yeah, some of them can be. Some of the personnel, yeah. USA goes, we're poor in money, but rich in spirit. There you go. Well, you can be rich with family, friends, you know, spirituality, you know. Jerry goes, I would rather be wealthy than rich. I don't want to wear those rich shoe problems. Yeah. Jamie goes, and even some grocery stores here. I mean, yeah. Uh, Jamie goes, and root, yeah. What these businesses that are like that seem to forget, Jamie, is the customer is always right. And this is why the customer is always right. Because that customer is a paying customer. And if you are rude and disrespectful to that paying customer will not come back ever and go spend their money at another business. That means you lose business, which means you lose money. So, yeah, you're right. And businesses are in business to make money, not lose money. But a lot of today, they seem to forget that the customer, they look at it as the customer is just all wrong. The paying customer is. That's kind of fucked up. Uh, Jamie and USA goes, if I was rich, I'd give it away to people who needs it. That's basically what I have done. Jamie goes, yep, yep, yes it is. You know, so uh, if I was wealthy, there would be at least two, unless the city council kept me from it, it'd be two homeless shelters here in this town. You know, and there'd be at least a gym here where only poor people could come. I mean, I've always been for the poor, and I will always be for the poor. That's the way I always was. I've never been for the middle class and rich. I've been middle class and rich, but I'll never, I always knew the poor crowds where it's happening. The middle class and the rich crowd, they're always trying to impress one another and keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. The poor don't. The poor is just trying to survive and make it and love their family members. And that's just how it is. Bud goes, same way at dealerships. Yep. USA goes, if I hit the lottery, I'll give everyone in here a cut. Well, if you win the lottery big time, I would expect a cut. Uh, you would have to drive here to give me the cut, since I don't have a vehicle myself. Uh, See, I don't understand that with dealerships either, because car salesmen that works for the dealerships, they're in business to really try to talk your head off into buying a vehicle. And if you're out there and there's a customer wanting to talk to you, a car salesman, about a vehicle, and that car salesman starts getting stupid, by getting rude with that customer who could have been a paying customer, then that means that customer is going to leave and not go back and spread the word of the gab around. So that's not too wise to do that at a dealership. Even if the customer is wrong, the customer's right because that's a paying customer or a potentially paying customer. You know, that's why you assume that customer's always right, because if they're spending money at your establishment, that's what you're wanting. Or if they're going to spend money, you're trying to talk them into spending their money there. See, but the way it goes mostly today, it's like the customer not only not right, but very fucking wrong. And it's like, fuck you very much, customer. And naturally, the customer, when it's insulted, doesn't come back, you know. Jared goes, I worked for a farmer who tried to buy 20 F 150s for his farm trucks. The dealership saw us covered in mud and turned us away. Our boss went down the road, and the Dodge dealership was happy to help. Yeah, good for y'all. And Bud goes, that or they lied to you and tell you it's one cross, and then they attack on all these extra fees. Right. That's true. That's true. You know, that's true, my friends. Hey, Uh, okay. Uh, Jenny goes, taking my nighttime insulin shot. Okay. Jamie goes, that's what I'm doing now. Okay, take your shot, honey. Let me see here, my phone here. Jerry goes, just like they took food taxes off, but you pay a royalty tax now, right? There's always a tax or a fee for something, as y'all know. Uh, we've been feed to death and taxed to death. If they took all the taxes off and all the fees off, we wouldn't be out hardly any money today on anything. We'd be out money, but taxes and fees is taking up so much money now on everything. Uh, charge these up. I forgot. They didn't. Uh, Jerry goes, like 10 years after lyrics said, feed the rich, tax the poor. Yeah, that's about the way it is, too. You know, Jerry goes, new heavyweight champion of the world, Cyril Gain he was a powerhouse in the fight. So he won the world title tonight. Cyril Gain, Jared. USA goes, my next job I'm doing a 40K and investing in buying gold and silver. I'm gonna play it smart. Well, only way we play it is smart. He goes, yes. Jared goes, yes, sir, to that. Okay. Well, I bet he's pretty happy right now. He won the world title, heavyweight title. He looks like a young Batista. Oh, really? Jamie goes, okay, okay. Back now, she said. She goes, yep. Bud goes, do you have any suggestions of where I should live at Jonesboro? Obviously, the cheaper the better. I couldn't tell you because I really wouldn't know, Bud. Uh, Jamie might know some places cheap here. Jared goes, correction, light heavyweight and middleweight champion now, Cyril Gain. Okay, he's the light heavyweight and middleweight champion both. Jamie goes, what is the question? Well, he told me a while ago that this one man won the world heavyweight. He won the light heavyweight, and he's the middleweight champion of the UFC. Yes, sir. 2 titles in 1 fight. Wow, double whammy. Probably double the pay. Jamie goes, no, about Miss Jamie might know. Well, I didn't see that. Oh, Bud was asking me if I knew any places real reasonable for him to rent when he gets here. I said, I wouldn't know. You might ask Jamie. Uh, what was that? What was that about? Bud was wanting to know of some cheap places to rent here in Jonesboro. I said, I don't know. Jamie might know. Jerry goes, whoever wins the last fight will walk away with 3 belts. That's nuts. Yeah. Bud goes, I may try to find me a very cheap camper to stay in. Jamie goes, yeah, oh yeah. Well, so whoever's fighting the last fight can win 3 titles, right, Jared? Who's fighting again the last fight? Jamie goes, oh, I know about places to rent. Well, Bud, you might let Bud know because Bud's kind of wanting to know. 100%. Okay. Does he want a house or apartment or what? I don't know. That I don't know. Yeah. I need to go some more. Oh, I forgot. I got to do a confessions video. Well, guys, I'm fixing to have to end the show. I got to do a confessions video. I forgot all about that. Show's been on 2 hours and 15 minutes. Jared goes 2 titles, Leah Topuria versus Justin Gaffey, 1 title. So he has 1 title. Topuria has 2. Okay, great. Well, guys, I'm going to have to end the show because I forgot I got to do a confessions video. And I still got to post the show and show highlights. So, Jared, thanks as always, my good friend, for always sticking with me. No matter how long I have the show on, and you're on the show every night. Thanks so much, Jared Wooten. Thanks, Bud Beavers, for you being in here for a long while tonight, too. And Miss Jamie, thank you, and Timothy, as always, for the food and the smokes and for being in the live show tonight. As always, Bud goes, great show, Ozzy. Thanks, Bud. I appreciate you, buddy. Jared goes, all right, Ozzy, thanks for being on tonight. Another great live. Have a good night. You too, my friend. Thank you so much. Jared, thank you, Miss Jamie. And tell Timothy tomorrow I said thanks. And I want to thank everybody else that's been in the live chat tonight. Of course, my missing buddy Scott, who's watching the UFC fight, so I totally get it and understand. Jamie goes, yes. You have a good night, Jamie. She goes, all righty. And I want to thank all the viewers out there. And I say this, tune in tomorrow night. Hopefully it'll be on time like tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for another edition of The Strut Man Show. I'm the host of The Strut Man Show. My name's Mr. Ozzy Neil Rose. Always coming to you live every night from Parker Road Specialty Pharmacy here on Parker Road here in my hometown of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Wishing everyone a good night. Have a good night's rest. God bless you all. Stay tuned for the show highlights. And then after that, I do my new confessions video. So until then, and until tomorrow night, good night, everybody. So long for now. Oh, come on. Good night, everybody.